Michigan, the state of Michigan, the Wolverines. So welcome all of you. Now this is the old Fulton Fish Market, dating back in the 1820s. The fish market moved to the Hunt Park region of the Bronx. As in the Bronx, the fish market is now the second largest fish market in the entire world. Now, over here in Brooklyn, on the other side, Norman Miller, the author of The Naked in the Bed and the Execution Song, he lived in the Watchtower. The Watchtower is the headquarters of Jehovah's Witnesses. The Watchtower magazine. The Watchtower magazine is in 188 languages. They have literature in over 500 languages. They're the one that go from house to house, door to door, and they're 230 different countries. Questions such as, why do we grow old and die? How to find happiness in the troubled world, and why do God permit wickedness? And also the Brooklyn Bridge, Germany. Now no one's from Germany on this bus, correct? I don't think so. The story of the Brooklyn Bridge is about a family from Germany. It was in the year 1869 when John Vogelen designed the Brooklyn Bridge, and he became the first casualty of the bridge. When a ferry came on shore, it crushed his foot, and he died of an infection 24 days later. So who would take over? It was his son. His son's name was Washington Vogelen. April 22nd, 1872. As he dived into the waters of the East River, now there's a disease called the bends. What happened in the bend with bends is the nitrogen kills your cells in your body. When you dive too deeply or too fast, he almost died, but he became paralyzed and crippled for life. So who would take over the bridge? Ladies on this bus, all ladies. The Brooklyn Bridge was finalized and built by a woman. The Brooklyn Bridge was built by a woman. Her name was Emily Roebling. On May 24th, 1883, she was the first person to cross the Brooklyn Bridge on its inauguration day. She was alongside with the 21st President of the United States, Jefferson Allen Arthur, and the Governor of the state of New York, who became the 22nd and 24th President, Grover Cleveland. Now all happiness and glory was short-lived. We'll tell you about it very shortly. A train is coming. Yes, a train, so we train. Now, Memorial Day, which was a week later, May 31st, 1883, as thousands of people would walk across the Brooklyn Bridge, at one point, a woman fell, she screamed, and someone yelled, "The Brooklyn Bridge is falling, get up the bridge, run!" It created panic. A stampede. 12 people died on that brand new bridge a week after the bridge was built. At this point, people are now afraid of the bridge. Who made people feel secure? Who came to the rescue? Would it be Superman? No. Superman was talking to Lois Lane. Would it be Spider-Man? No. Spider-Man was spinning a web. Would it be Batman? No. Batman was in a cave in Animal Park. Who came to the rescue? A circus man by the name of P.T. Barnum, who drove his 21 elephants just to prove that the bridge is that safe. And his largest elephant name was Jumbo. What rhymes with Jumbo? Dumbo. D-U-M-B-O is that neighborhood on the other side of the Manhattan Bridge. Is called Dumbo. But it has nothing to do with elephants with wings or circus animals, because Dumbo stands for Down Under the Manhattan Bridge Overpass. Now, are there anyone getting off here in Chinatown? Anyone get off in Chinatown? Anyone? No one? Okay, no one's getting off. There's another Chinatown stop. The next stop, Chinatown and Little Italy and Cat's Deli. Are there anyone get off the second Chinatown stop? Okay, we have someone get off the next stop. So we welcome the international community.
Okay.
Walking to Chinatown. On our left, the Manhattan Bridge, built in 1909. And there are 3 bridges that take you to Brooklyn and Manhattan, or from Manhattan to Brooklyn. And those 3 bridges are easy to remember when you know the car code to BMW. The B stands for Brooklyn, the M Manhattan, and the W Williamsburg Bridge. On the right is a former Jewish synagogue, which is now a Buddhist temple and a 99-cent store.
Yeah. It's like one street behind where we were. Yeah.
The origin of all Chinatowns in North America had a beginning in the 1880s. However, it was in the 1840s when men from the Guangdong province in China, west of the Pearl River, that heard about a mountain made of gold. Lost in the translation was the gold rush in California. Soda mills outside of Sacramento. So when it began to sell gold mines, other work in the Transcontinental Railroad in the Sierra Nevada Mountains. Meanwhile, on the East Coast, they too began to move to the West Coast to work in the gold mine. Decades later, about 2 or 3 decades later, there wasn't enough money to go around. Many of the Chinese laborers was working what they called cheap labor. They aimed at the Middle Easterners. There were dissensions among the 2 groups. Many of the Chinese villages were destroyed. Many felt it safe haven to move to larger cities such as San Francisco, California, and to Vancouver, British Columbia, Canada. May 6, 1882, the United States passed the Chinese Exclusion Act. That law stopped the immigration of Chinese people because of the large flow of numbers. Other laws followed. They were all abolished in 1943 during World War II, when the United States was an ally with China. Now we're going to continue on our way back, but we have a stop.